At this point, I'm convinced that Udaling actually wants fame, because did this man not go and did a whole video explaining his divorce once again? A whole video. Now, before I get into this video, hey beautiful, welcome to latest global trends. If you are new here, welcome. Kindly subscribe, click on the notification bell, and please do give this video a like. Now, this is not going to end well, because everyone is just trying to share their side of the story, mostly being Chris, because he says something most of the time, and Takkies then reacts, and not in a bad way. Like, she's really, really trying to keep everything to herself. But Chris is just doing too much at this point. Listen, he went as far as creating a video explaining. Take a look at what he said.
This week has been so wild on social media. So obviously I am now divorced. I have an ex-wife. Well, actually I have two ex-wives, just to be clear. And there was just a build up from, I think, 2023 of like rumours and lies about why that divorce happened. And it just reached a point this week where I think the Sunday World in South Africa had written up something. A couple of bloggers had written up something, Briefly had written up something. So these are big, well-read platforms. And the narrative was Chris cheated on his ex and she divorced him. So eventually it got to the point where I was like, well, that's fine. I've left it in the background for like a couple of years, but it reached the point where I actually had to say something. And. So I just wrote a statement for my Instagram, making it really clear that this narrative that he cheated, she divorced him, was utterly incorrect. And as part of that, addressing that point, that I was one who filed for divorce. So that's nothing personal. It was just correcting a fact, not having a go at anyone. And then reached out to various publications. So I haven't heard back from the Sunday World yet. Briefly have been highly professional, and they'll be doing some things to the factual errors. And I just had this weird run-in with a blogger who said, yeah, I quoted a source. I don't have a source, but I quoted them anyway. And I know my article's not factually correct, but that's my right to do so. Media standards. And where it's got really interesting is in the comment sections of like my posts or a few other people's posts. It's mad. So I was there. I know exactly what happened. I know the order it happened in. I know why it happened. But people will literally sit in your comments going, no, something else. No, you definitely did. No, you're this. No, this happened. No. Yeah, you get therapy, get help. I don't know who broke you, but go talk to someone about it, because you're not well, you're toxic, you're not well. I know what happened, I was there. So anyway, that's it. Divorce put to bed. There were no third parties from either side. It didn't work out. I filed for divorce in the end, and everyone's very happily moving on with their lives.
Now, it must be the UK or British English, because I feel like he literally just said everything that he wrote in his statement that he put out, letting us know that he was the one who divorced Takkies and not the other way around, and also talking about how news outlets, bloggers didn't get it right. He repeated the same thing, and the only difference is that he decided to create a video talking about this. Now, I'm asking myself, why now? Because they separated in 2023. And even then, there were speculations, when they stopped posting each other. That's when people started saying that something might not be right. They have probably separated, because Takkies used to post her husband a lot and vice versa. So obviously, when we saw that, they were no longer posting each other, people started believing that something might be off, maybe they went separate ways. I mean, they did have a YouTube channel as well. So most of the time they would do content together, dancing, having fun with the family, so on and so forth. So when that happened, people had their own opinion and they had speculations. And then, now he's out here explaining what had happened. He could have done that back in the days. considering that they have both moved on. I will not stop saying that. They are both in happy relationships. That's what he even said himself. I saw people commented on my previous video talking about Chris releasing a statement saying that we didn't know him, we only started knowing him because of Takkies, and that is the honest truth. I got to find out about them after I watched Takkies' viral video. I think she was pregnant with her first child. She was in the gym, and she was dancing. I really enjoyed that video so much. And then I got to follow her, and then I saw that, okay, well, she was married, and then I enjoyed their content, and now that things didn't work out, Chris is now out here talking about how I am the one who filed for the divorce and not the other way around. Like, you're saying it for the second time. We get it, it didn't work out, and like you said, everyone is happy in their relationship. So why are you trying to explain yourself, sir? At this point, I feel like, oh, darling wants to be famous because there's no way. There is no way. And to be quite honest, he was the one who came out to explain that they had actually split. And then he posted his current partner, and Takis was quiet the whole time. The whole time. He's also revealed that the divorce was finalized sometime this year. And Takis didn't really say anything. She was just talking about how she'll never allow nonsense in her life, look past red flags and so on and so forth. And this man has been married before, so this wasn't like the first marriage. So I'm just wondering if he was the one who filed for a divorce in the previous marriage as well, because it is really getting out of hand, and hopefully it doesn't become too messy, because at this point it seems very messy. And I hope Takis ignores him and just moves on with her life and have a great time with her partner, because it seems like her partner is really treating her very, very well. She seems to be very, very happy, and I love it for her. I really do. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for her and Chris, and like he said, they have moved on. So I don't know, I wouldn't want to date somebody who is always out here updating people about their ex-wife, and I know it's just a no for me. I really don't understand it. Like you said, this happened in 2023. We are in 2025. Batung, we are in 2025. He should just let it go. And in the video where I was talking about Takkies now clapping back at him, I did say that I hope he doesn't come out with another statement. And guess what? Here is Chris coming, not with a statement, a written statement, but a video talking about the same thing that he wrote. Hey, there's just a lot going on, mate. At this point, I don't know. I really don't know. I just hope Takkies keeps her cool, mind her own business, stays out of the drama, focus on her dreams, her classes, her children, and her new partner, because clearly Chris is the one who is doing too much here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. See you in the next one.